we actually watched a sequel, which was Born into Mafia 2.
Solid transition, Randy. I got it.
Thank you.
That's nice. Nicely done.
Yeah.
This bodes really well.
I was holding on to that for like 5 minutes. Once somebody said sequel, I was like, oh shit. That's why I was really quiet.
Yeah, no. And you squeezed it out just at the right time.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I'm known to do that. I'm known to shit at exactly the right.
Are you giving us the synopsis for Born into Mafia 2?
Yeah. Jack is a divorced ex-CIA agent living in his disabled father's home. Jeff, the drunk from the Howard Stern show. I guess he's a known entity outside of this movie. His daughter, Sharon, wants to become an actress and needs her father's signature permission to fly to Hollywood for black casting couch auditions, where she eventually gets kidnapped by ISIS. They kidnap the wrong daughter, as her father, Jack, possesses a particular set of skills.
What the hell? Who wrote that?
That's straight from IMDb, and trust me, it's just about as jumbled as I read it.
But we watched Born into Mafia 1. What does this have to do with that? Did this have anything to do with that?
Yeah, I wasn't even sure that it was the same, like that Jack from this movie was even in Born into Mafia 1, but I could be wrong.
No, it was the Vitaly Versace guy who was the protagonist in Born into Mafia, the first one, and the guy who created it, wrote it, directed it, or whatever, if I understand correctly. This one, it was a different protagonist, but Versace was still in the credits somewhere.
Yeah.
But they really were proud of themselves for getting this Jeff the Drunk guy from the Howard Stern show to be on there, to the point where it was like mentioned 50 times about in the final credits, where it was like they wanted everybody, look, we have this celebrity, and it's like, who's heard of this guy? And it's the Howard Stern show. It's likely to be some drunkard, literal drunkard that they just found out on the street outside of whatever studio he works in now. And also, it was like nobody had a real memorable role, as far as I can tell. And Born into Mafia 2, I didn't see anybody there. While I was thinking, like, well, this is clearly a professional, like, oh, that must be the guy from the Howard Stern show. Clearly an entertainer. That just didn't happen in this. So
I don't.
So
Yeah.
are we in agreement
alive.
this had nothing to do with the first Born into Mafia?
I'm going to say yes, because I definitely listen. The first one was, well, it was stylistically different, definitely, and it didn't feel like it had anything to do with the second one. So I'm hoping that basically anybody can pick up the franchise as long as they just make the consecutive number.
Oh, you make a good point. We might be able to make Born into Mafia 3.
Right, or whenever our number comes up,
Yeah.
You don't really
We
want to
might
pick
be in the
your
works.
number.
Maybe we got 4.
Yep.
Or maybe we got 6 and we can call it Born into Mafia, New Hope.
Yeah. There could be 60, 70 of these lined up already.
Yeah.
We just have to
Yeah,
check.
for all we know, they have it all lined up already.
So if I remember this movie correctly, it was just this asshole driving around for a bit, talking about his exploits as a CIA agent, trying to impress his daughter's friends, who, because he wrote the script or whatever, and he's a middle-aged weird guy, they're all written into the script as being really hot and bothered over him, and they want to make out with their friend's father. And then this one is similar to the first movie in that it seems like a vanity project by this guy, the guy starring in it, and it involves a sex-trafficked daughter for which he needs to get revenge, and it's a cliffhanger at the end. I mean, these are remarkably similar. Now, when you think about it, it's a cliffhanger at the end. He doesn't save the daughter. Difference in Born into Mafia 2, 2016, is that she doesn't even get kidnapped till the end of the movie. They don't even get to there till the end of the movie. And then by that point, they just made it almost a one-to-one reenactment of the beginning of Taken with Liam Neeson, like dialogue and everything.
I have not seen that movie, but I've heard like the mentions to it.
I'm the same way. I know those scenes, you know, I just know those scenes from popular culture and stuff like that, which means it's so ubiquitous that they had to know the connection would be drawn, yet there was nothing funny about it. It's not like it's parody. It's just like, you're just mimicking this movie. What's the point?
Balls.
Yeah, I guess.